Right, so welcome back to Cycling and Cake Extras. Remember, if someone tells you can't have extra cake, they're not your mate. You need to get rid of them. So we're going off e-bike camping. It's not something I'm going to do all the time. And unfortunately I don't get a great deal of time to even make videos. And I've got I think it's a UFL Langshan tent to use. I don't know if it'll rain, it might do. It's not going to be a super interesting trip for the viewer, but you know, I did like a 4-day trip with Ian. God, my brain's going. Like a few days ago, which were fantastic. That's not going to be on this channel. It'll be on the main Cycling and Cake Nottingham channel. I decided to put these kind of simple type camps. Kind of the local camps will be on this channel instead, as these ones are more kind of wild camping focused. The ones on the main channel are more touring focused, about the travelling and what you see, because that's what touring's about. It's people who have subscribed to that channel for wild camping are going to be disappointed. But people who love cycling and just seeing stuff, seeing what's out there, will hopefully like it. Anyway, I've got this big hill to go up. I haven't got the e-bike on full power. Train. So I haven't got this e-bike on full power. And I'll see what it takes to get up this hill. A nice looking countryside, that's if you don't know it. I'm going to let this car go past. Right, so I made up the hill. I'm in a different location. I'm heading into the country park. I don't know how long Ian's going to be, so we'll just chill out till we get to the camping location. So we'll see you there. Anyway, a lot of the kind of fake clickbait camping channels recently have been going on e-bikes, and I'm not, they tend to copy each other, but I'm not copying them. People know I'm a genuine cyclist. A lot of these people, because they're not real outdoors people, so they can't like hike, so, and they probably can't even ride a normal bike, so they all resort into e-bikes. But the people who follow me know you are a real cyclist. On the other channel we do some seriously quite long tours, and there will be more in the future. So we'll see you down there. So I'm going up the hill, another hill. I've only got the e-bike on the second assist. Now it's kind of raining. We had a bit of rain on the last trip. I noticed the Apple weather app's been nuts recently. seems to be less accurate. Ian told me he uses a Met Office app, so I've downloaded that. Look, I'm going to need my hood up. Oh. See, I've got my UFL Langshan tent, and I did seam seal it, probably a bit of a bodge job. So I'm hoping it's like waterproof, because I want to use that tent on longer trips. I'm just saying, so I've downloaded this Met Office app, and that said there was a chance it would rain. I know technology has been crazy recently. Like, I think I may need a new internet router, because it's like making everything slow. And like when you go on the PlayStation 4, it seems to do anything that needs to connect to the internet seems to be slow. I noticed, like, yeah, so the Apple Weather app, it's just been kind of nuts and like inaccurate, even though they've meant to have improved the technology. Well, that rain slightly seems to have passed. Maybe it'll come back. I don't know how long Ian will be. He might be up here. He might be some time. And some people might know where we camp, but I don't like to make it well known, because people come down and kind of trash the spots, attract too much attention to them. It's like with urban exploring, where, you know, urban explorers have been to lovely buildings, and after the videos go out, like arsonists have been to the buildings and like set them on fire. There's a lovely massive building in Bristol what got set on fire. So sometimes they have to try to keep things secret. I'm kind of near the location, but I doubt if Ian's down there. We've not been down there for ages. You know, it might be a bit overgrown. So I'm just going to go up here for a ride around, see what happens. Right, we're near our camping spot, and Ian is here. I was riding around for a while, waiting, and
you're going to see how many miles it took me to get here today.
Yeah. Yeah, quite impressive. Yeah, this field, which is behind a place we very, very often camp, it's like maybe they're making it into a public where they're growing more woods, because a lot of the fields around here, as you can see over there, they're planting trees in. We wonder if they're doing it here.
Looks to me like those farmers, that was a farming couple, and the farm's now been given over.
Well, we're going to go to where we wanted, thinking about camping, see what state it's in.
I reckon this farm, well, what was a farm, has now been given to whoever owns ship. Is it Derby County? Derby County.
Derbyshire Camp.
Yeah. They've obviously either bought it or been.
It does look like someone's been going down there. We'll give it a try. So all these fields are full of little trees. It's a good thing what they're planting of wood, and what could have been, you know, brown belt land. Most places have houses, you know, build box house estates on it. So it's great what they're building. You know, there'll be a forest here. As you know how much we love woods, but the thing is, we might not even be alive when this is grown up. Because it could take 30, 40 years for these to get to some size, and they'll cut most of them out. Anyway, we want to go down here somewhere. And it may have grown up a lot, so... Well, it looks really beautiful out there, and we've found our camp spots, and I'm going to put my tent on top of that somehow. And Ian's got a big tarp what he's putting on the ground, and I think he's going to fold it over.
So we do bivvy there and then lean to fold that.
Well, I've only put my tent up once, so hopefully I can manage it again, or I'm in trouble because it's all I've got. So this is the 3FL UL gear tent, Langshan or something. It does take a bit, takes a bit of getting it right if the ground isn't flat. And I need to get around to changing the pegs because they're not very great.
It looks good, looks really good.
You see, you've got the old...
Just got the busy with the umbrella to make it like a bit of a tunnel, and just cable tied it to the fence.
You see, and you get in from this end,
I just been in there, blew it up.
Yeah. Yeah. And a good idea. Yeah, this is... Yeah, I need to... I've got some pegs at home.
Yeah, I used to have a tent. I used it on the Pennine Bridleway. It was blue sky tent.
I think I remember. Didn't you use it on the
had like
first time we went on the Grantham Canal?
Yeah, it was a lot like this. It had like the internal bug net, and you used a trekking pole to hold it up. It's good. And it was very, very similar to this.
Yeah.
Really
Right,
good.
I'm going to get my stuff in and take some photos. So we've got pretty much everything set up. We've been talking a while, so it did say on the weather app it may rain a little bit. I can feel it now. I'm glad I just covered my bike over and I got my tent ready. I hope the tent's waterproof, because I saw someone probably on a bike going along the lane. I don't think there's much of a sunset. No, it's pretty crap. But if anyone walks through here, we're really flipping well hidden. And that's how we camp. And I just found one of my own gloves, which I'm glad because I don't want to lose them. Might have a packet of crisps. Here's my flipping step 2. We should get some beers and
yeah.
I actually felt some drops of rain out there, but I can't feel it now.
That's good. Trees above us. Top below.
Yeah. I hope that flipping tent does well. Because I'd like that to become like a main tent. I mean, I've heard,
Looks like the lunar module's landed.
I don't know, there's so many tents out there, and do you ever get people who, kind of the clickbait channels, will just say, oh, this tent's wonderful, but then there's people who say they hate them, and
That looks good to me.
so it's hard to tell with a tent, but
I had a very similar one.
yeah, I think that one you had, I think I looked on a website where it's a sale, it costs quite a bit more.
It's
literally
quid.
Yeah, but isn't it literally
It's the same
just
thing.
like the outside? Or did it have
It had like you could zip a bug in her, like, but
yeah.
there's nothing that held it up. You had to have a trekking pole.
I think I can hear some.
Blue sky.
I think I slept it. I can hear some voices. They're probably up on the trail, but I'd like to check. I can hear voices over there, but they're not close. And if I do see anyone coming, I want to get back in here and keep quiet. Just feel a little bit of rain, but barely anything. Right, let's have a look outside. I can hear Ian moving. Whoa! Can't really see much, but oh. Right. Well, there's where we were heading, and it's very hidden. It looks like it may be a nice day. A little bit of dew on the ground, but alright, we're packed up and ready to go. You can see where we've been, but
it'll soon grow up.
I doubt anyone comes down here. We're not like these. I've seen on these stealth camping videos where they're going like next to McDonald's and all manner of places. Well, to me that seems like a stressful risk. I mean,
Yeah.
why do you want to be, you know, hoping you won't get found like non-stop? I personally like to be away from people.
Yeah, it's not just like trying to get away with it, it's like getting away with it, like getting away from it, isn't it? Like,
Yeah.
so yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, let me just check the GPS. Alright, so let's get ready to go. So we're heading home from the camp. It was pretty good. Nothing exciting happened. There's plenty of other YouTube channels who want some kind of faked excitement. But, to me it's just a chilled out night out of the house and meeting up with a mate I can, actually talk to, because there's a lot of people I know, they just, they're not interested in talking. And some people who do group rides, and even on these group rides, like, you're pretty much like, no one wants to talk. Anyway, it's been a good one. And I'm back at work tonight. And it's just the way it is. I don't know when the next camp will be. And there won't be anything on the other channel for a very long time. So, I'm going to say bye for now, and don't forget to keep cycling and make sure you have extra cake.